Okay guys, today we're going to be working on my 1986 Iroc Z Camaro. I purchased this car from a gentleman in Pennsylvania, and it's actually a great running car. I've done a few odds and ends to it, but there's still some things I need to do before it's ready for the springtime. So first thing we're going to talk about is my reverse light on this side is not working, on the passenger side, and neither was my tag light. Tag light was real simple to take out. You've got a little lens. Here's the lens. They set on the inside of the taillights. It has one bolt. I think it's a T10. So you take it out and then you'll pull out your adapter here. The bulb that fits this is a 194 bulb. So there's really no certain way it goes in there. You just push your 194 bulb in there, just like that. You push this back in here. Okay, it's just kind of going to set in there. There's no right or wrong way. There might be a slot in there, if I can get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab me a flashlight and look at this. So yeah, there's no right or wrong way it goes in there. It kind of just sits in there. All right, so then you're gonna take your lens. You're gonna put your lens back over top of that, and then it just sits in there. You just screw everything back together, okay? Now, the next part I needed to work on was my tail light. So my reverse light was not working. So what you gotta do, you gotta come in your back hatch. You've got two bolts on top right here, okay? Not sure what size they are. Look like they were T10s. You take them off, and when you peel this panel back, you take this side panel over here off. Now this right here are those giant plastic flathead screws. You pull this out, set it to the side, and then back here, once you pull this loose, okay, you're going to have these big wing nuts. Now, the original wing nut should look something like this from GM, okay, but obviously somebody's taken this taillight off before, and they put nylon wing nuts back here. So you take your wing nuts off. Once your wing nuts are out, you simply just wiggle your taillight loose. Now, this is where your reverse light would go. Okay, you push the bulb in there. You got to find which way it turns. You push this in, your socket. Now your socket's got to go in there a certain way. Get it lined up right here. You twist it back in there. Now, I'm just going to kind of set this in here for now, and we're going to see if that fixed our problem. So first thing I'm going to do is check my tag light. You do that by turning your headlights on. And you can see it's working, okay? The next thing we're going to check is to see if the reverse light's working. And the reverse light should be working, okay?
It's not.
So,
it's not working.
Oh, well, let's check it and see why it's not working real quick. Might have it mounted in the wrong way. Now, let me get out and try this again. All right, so what happened there, I didn't have the bulb pushed far enough into the socket, and I didn't have the socket turned the right way. So now you can see both of my reverse lights are now working, okay? And then I'll pull that. Your headlight switch has to be on before your tag light. So you see it's working on both sides now, and I'll put the lens back in just a moment. As I do things with this Iroc, I'll make little videos like this. I'm trying to learn as I go. So maybe something I do may help you guys out. I believe the next thing I'm going to tackle is either the stereo system or fixing my tack. So I'll post another video when I do all those things, but subscribe, like, and maybe you might learn something, and your comments might help me learn something on the way. Appreciate it, guys.